What's up everybody, this is your pal Patrick. I'm back with another video. This is the Octoprint video that I promised you guys for YouTube. It is 2:09 in the morning where I am, California, and I just finished editing the video, and I just had to make this video as a kind of a disclaimer at the beginning because this video that I've made is god-awful. The quality is terrible, both video and audio. I was trying different formats, or a different format. I was trying multiple cameras, multiple angles, all kinds of stuff, and nothing was really working out. I even forgot to start recording on the OBS Studio, so the video actually starts well into the process of me trying to get Octoprint to work. Actually, the printer's printing because I had already gotten it to work, but I didn't record any of it. My bad. I say all this to say that, well, you know what? I'm not a YouTuber. Okay, so this is not my my day job, if you will. Just be gentle, please. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. I try to give you a good product, and it's not. It's not really. So be gentle and don't get your hopes up. Well, not that you're getting your hopes up, but don't think that this is going to be a 3D printing channel because it's not. This will probably be the last 3D printer video. Well, if there are, it'll be about print jobs that I've created myself, that I've authored myself. So other than that, it's still going to be grab bag nonsense. Okay? So I hope you guys are able to glean something from it. Enjoy. Hey, what's up everybody? This is your pal Patrick, back again with another grab bag IZBLAB video. Thank you for joining me. Let me show you what I'm printing right now. It is just a really quick test print because I have more filament coming. Should arrive today. This is what I'm trying to print. It's just a simple filament feeder guide, filament guide. And so I sent it over to Octoprint. For those of you that do not know what Octoprint is, Octoprint is a print server for 3D printers. Octoprint can be installed on the Raspberry Pi. Now, someone has already done the lengthy process of doing that and put the image online, and I'll have that description down in the link, or the link down in the description. So you guys can go and retrieve this for yourself. It's really simple. You put it on an SD card like you would any other Raspbian image. After you do that, you need to go into the files, the root of that SD card and look for a configuration file. I'll have the name of that configuration file in the description too. I just can't remember it. But that's where you will set up your wireless connection information and your Ethernet connection information, depending on how you have it connected. Once you do that, you load it up into your Raspberry Pi, and it also works from Raspberry Pi 1, I think B+, but maybe it's the A also, all the way up to Raspberry Pi 0. So that's good. What you want to do is you want to load it up. Of course, you're going to expand the file system, all that normal stuff that you would do with any other image on Raspberry. When you go in and log into your Raspberry Pi server after it's all booted up and everything, you're going to be prompted to do your username and password, which is advised. You're going to be asked for a printer profile and a Cura slicer profile. You can go into a Cura program. It's only good up to a certain point, version. I think I have Cura 21.04, and I was able to export the INI file and import it into this print server. It seems to work fine. You can set up the printer specifications or the printer profile manually, so that works fine. You want to make sure you have all that done first before you go try and print stuff, because if you don't, it's not going to print. You're going to have a lot of problems, and you're going to wind up wasting time on your camera and disk space on your computer, and you'll have to do a lot of editing. So make sure all that stuff is set up first. Let's see, what else is there? As you can see, you're able to hook up a webcam to the Raspberry Pi and the print server is able to give you a live feed. Now the cool thing about that is you can actually set this up, the print server, to be accessible while you're out and about. Of course, it requires a static IP address and some port forwarding. And that's stuff I really don't want to have to deal with. And plus, really, you're not going to leave your printer on the entire time and just waiting for a print job to be sent to it from your computer. That's not going to make much sense. But maybe you will, I don't know. And you might be in an area where there are a lot of people who can keep an eye on it for you since you're not there. But it is a handy feature to have, and this control is really helpful. I like it a lot. What else did I want to talk about? Let's talk about the specs. Now, for the A8, if you're going to do the profile, which you have to do, so it's not even about if you're going to. You have to do the profile for your A8. It's a rectangular bed. The dimensions of the bed is 220 by 220 by 240. And the baud rate is 115,200. And I think that's really the only thing you have to worry about as far as configuring. Don't let it look for anything automatically because it may not work. I haven't had any success with it. I wouldn't do it. Just do it manually and you shouldn't have any problems. Right now, it looks like my print job is 61% done. If you import the INI file, you're able to use a slicer, the Cura slicer engine, for your print job, which I don't really know if that gives you any more control over it. I think you can. I didn't try it, but it does seem to load up STL files that way. You can drag and drop. Drag a file over and drop it in to the web page or to the web page. Now, when you drag over, you're going to notice that it's going to cut down the center and gray out, and it'll give you two sections to drop it. The left side will be for local, and the right side will be for the SD card. I haven't been able to do an SD card drop. I've only been able to do local, but it seems to work just fine. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? I don't think so. Right now, we are at 66% finished, and it's looking really good. You know what? I'm going to use my phone here. I had a lot of problems trying to get this set up because initially I didn't have all that information put in there, and I think that's why. My camera just turned off again. Must have been 20 minutes. Hold on. It looks like my camera's shutting off because it overheats. Overheating. It has to wait for it to cool down. I have to wait for it to cool down. Well, it's a couple years old, I guess, so typically I use that to just take pictures anyway, so. Anyway, you know what, I think that's it, and I'll be back in a little bit to talk more about this print job, or to show you guys what the print job looks like, okay? So, you guys, I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, we're back, and the print job is just about done. And I will try to get you some good shots of the print job itself. See what happens. Be right back. I'm going to get me my pop-off tool. All right, it's done. Okay, well, I don't feel like looking for my chisel right now, so. There she goes. There she is. I'm sorry, that was stupid. This is it. We got it. We got it. It's all ready and it's all good. I'm just going to let it sit there for a minute and let it cool. And also, because I can't really rely on my DSLR over there, I'm going to use my cell phone to take a quick photo of it, or a quick movie of it. It looks really good. The detail was set to 2.2 millimeters, and I guess it doesn't really need to be detailed like that. It's just a functional piece for the printer. So I know, light is terrible. There you go, brighten it up a little bit. That was too much, I think. Get it nice and dark there. There we go, a little more detail. Sorry you can't see me, y'all. Hello! Okay, so this is the print job. And I think it turned out really well. Okay, I'm still recording there too. Okay, so there it is. So I'm going to go find my chisel and I'll see about taking this off. I think it's cool enough. I put it away. FYI, I'm in my garage again. You see that? That just came right off. It popped right off. I don't know, maybe it is because there's not a whole lot of material there, but there was like no effort taking this off. It worked perfectly. I was able to send a print job through to the print server over Wi-Fi and get this to print out. This is what I just printed. Okay, who is it? By Papinist? I don't know who that is. Papinist. Is this easier than downloading what you want to print, loading it up into Cura, getting all the right stuff done to it, saving the G-code onto the SD card and bringing it out here and loading it into its own motherboard, and just running the print job that way without a server attached to it? No. It is not easier. I don't even know if it's less time consuming. Quite frankly, I'm not going to leave my Raspberry Pi out here just to run and run and run, waiting for a job to come through. I could. That's the beautiful thing about these Raspberry Pis, but I don't want to do that. And I'm not just going to leave the printer on, waiting for a job. So, technically, no. Unless you're going to be doing something with it all day long and you're going to be printing a lot of different things. Maybe you have a business where you do this kind of stuff. I understand on Thingiverse you can actually have these things sent elsewhere to be printed and then shipped to you. And if you're one of those people that do the printing, yeah, that would be a good thing to have. You just, every time something comes in, the server's already on, the printer's already on, you just load it over and print it out. And you just go and get your print job when it's done, you know, that kind of thing. So I can see that being useful. Other than that, not really practical for my uses. But I'm glad I was able to make it work. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate you coming by. I hope this helped you out a lot. And have a great day. Alright? Again, thanks a lot guys. I really appreciate you taking the time out. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. See you next time.